I rise today to urge my colleagues to vote against the previous question so that the House can address more serious matters like the future of seniors' hard-earned benefits. Bringing forth House Resolution 178 gives this body the opportunity to finally affirm our commitment to protect and strengthen Social Security and Medicare. This is what American families want us focused on. When I talk to Vermont families, they're concerned with putting food on the table, with keeping their families safe, with how they'll afford life-saving medications, not with propping up corporate polluters at the expense of our future. Americans need us on the record promising that families won't have to choose between essentials like medication, food, housing. Cutting Social Security and Medicare hurts the poorest and most vulnerable among us. These programs support seniors to age with dignity. They support Americans with disabilities to receive the security that they absolutely depend on. We're not going to let Social Security benefits go away. We're not. Over 65 million Americans rely on hard-earned Social Security benefits. 65 million. These programs are how we preserve the American middle class, and it's how we support all of the working families in each of our districts. We need to expand the infrastructure and funding of these programs to fully support seniors in their retirement. We owe them this. I want all Americans to know, Americans are not going to stop fighting to protect your hard-earned benefits. And again, I urge my colleagues to turn their attention to real issues that impact real American families and defeat the previous question. I yield back.
Hello, friends. So time is almost up. Congress is facing a looming deadline to increase the debt ceiling for the United States. Many economists are warning of how this debt limit issue may impact the banking crisis right now. There are also at least 3 ways your finances could be affected by the debt ceiling. My friends, I will be sharing with you all of this information, so please make sure that you watch until the end of this video. Also, this coming Friday, I will be announcing more winners for the $75 Walmart gift card giveaway. If you'd like to enter these weekly giveaways, all you have to do is click and like several of my videos and then comment below the keyword of each video that you watch. The more videos that you comment on, dear friends, the greater your chances of winning the giveaways. The banking system is showing signs of stabilizing after the collapses of Silicon Valley Bank and Signature Bank. But the looming battle to stave off a national default could complicate that rebound. Congress does not have much time to raise a debt limit, which caps how much money the U.S. Treasury Department can owe to cover the nation's bills. Or they risk a federal default. It is an outcome economists say could yield devastating effects for the U.S. economy. U.S. Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen told lawmakers that after the collapses of Silicon Valley Bank and Signature Bank, a breach of the debt limit would be completely devastating to the banking industry. But Democrats and Republicans are split over how to address the debt ceiling, though both sides have vowed to work to prevent a default in the months ahead. Some experts say that the closer the nation gets to a potential default, the greater the potential risk to financial markets, including the recently hit banking system. Silicon Valley Bank collapsed less than 1 month ago, as clients withdrew billions of dollars in a span of hours, amid fears over the security of their deposits. Though the Fed appears to be nearly done with hiking interest rates, great concerns over a debt ceiling impasse could drive borrowing costs even higher. Experts say that could boost financial pressure on other banks like Silicon Valley Bank, which lost billions of dollars as the bonds they held dropped in value amid rising rates. The White House and Democrats have been adamant that Congress should quickly pass a clean bill raising the debt limit without any conditions. Republicans have drawn red lines around raising or suspending the roughly $31.4 trillion cap, without any fiscal reforms or spending cuts. But Democrats insist any budget negotiations can be carried out separately from debt limit talks. Even so, lawmakers on both sides of the aisle say the nation will not default, and many financial experts also downplay the possibility, given the serious economic and financial stakes. While several factors contributed to the run on Silicon Valley Bank, the bank was hit hard financially by the steep increase in interest rates that were driven by the Federal Reserve. Experts have been optimistic about the path to recovery in the weeks since, crediting swift federal response to the failure with helping mitigate the fallout. As part of the response, the Federal Deposit Insurance Corporation backed up account holders through its Deposit Insurance Fund. The Fed also set up a special lending facility to provide further support as officials work to bolster Americans' confidence in banking. Other experts have expressed confidence in public trust remaining steady over the coming months. So, dearest friends, what are your thoughts about the closure of the two banks in California? Please let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section below. The last time Congress had a close call with the debt limit was in 2011, when the federal debt stood at $14 trillion. Republicans agreed to a deal to raise the debt ceiling just days before default. But investors were rattled even without a default, with the brinkmanship causing stocks to plunge. Moody's Analytics chief economist Mark Zandi in 2021 estimated that a U.S. government default would cause the stock market to plunge by 1/3 and erase $15 trillion in household wealth. Stocks were not the only financial asset impacted during the 2011 debt crisis. A default would likely push rates even higher. Many experts say that the cost to borrow for homes, new vehicles, and credit cards would skyrocket. The debt limit fight also poses several risks to seniors on Social Security and Medicare. Without any breakthrough in Congress, the government might not be able to send out monthly benefit checks or pay for Medicare, the health insurance program for older Americans, if it no longer has money to fulfill its obligations. However, not everyone agrees with this assessment. There are analysts that have recently stated that Social Security, Medicare, and other programs are mandated spending. That means, by law, the United States must pay for these benefits. Well, my awesome and amazing friends, that is the end of my daily stimulus update video for this Sunday. Thank you so much, friends, for being part of this community and for joining me here every single day. To say thank you, to show my appreciation, I am giving away Walmart gift cards every Friday. All you have to do is click and like several of my videos, and then comment below the keyword of each video that you watch. The more videos that you comment on, the greater your chances, dear friends, of winning the giveaways. Thank you and have a wonderful and very blessed Easter Sunday.